So I was talking to one of my family members recently, who was telling me about, his life and his job and all of that, and things he's been struggling with. And, I was trying to give him some advice, some motivation, and whatever. And all I kept hearing from him was a bunch of excuses on why he didn't want to pursue anything else. So basically, he was talking about his job, how he's had it for like 6 years, and the job has really good benefits. But he was also talking about how, in being with his job, he's not, progressed in a sense of being more stable financially, but he started to struggle even more. You know what I'm saying? And of course, around the Bay Area, if y'all know, or if y'all live out here, like rent has been going up like crazy. And so like I asked him, okay, why won't you look for something else? And he was saying, well, I've been with this job for 6 years, and like I at least know it's gonna be there, and it has really great benefits and all of this shit. And I'm like, first of all, yeah, I get it, but at the same time, this is still just a job. Nobody should ever feel obligated to stay at a job, because if it was gone tomorrow, it's not like they're going find you a new one or find you something else. You know what I'm saying? Like if they was to just shut down tomorrow, it would be up to you to figure out what you need to do next. But I was telling him that should always be the mindset, though, to always be thinking about what you need to do next. Don't get stuck in a place where you aren't able to do a lot of things. If you aren't able to have any freedom, if you aren't able to pay your bills comfortably, if you aren't, able to do what you want. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody has times in their lives where they have to do something they don't want to do to prepare to do the things that they do want to do. And that's what I always like to tell people, is just don't get stuck. You know what I'm saying? Always be looking to progress. You know what I'm saying? If you have to do something, if you have to have a job that you don't really like for a little while, you go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, like when you have that job that you don't want to do, you should be looking for ways that you want to progress. If it's not immediately looking for what you want to actually do in life, then it's looking for the next job, or it's working towards that promotion or whatever. But always be looking to progress. You don't want to be in the same spot 5-6 years later. You know what I'm saying? That's never that's never the best way to go about things. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he is struggling now, but doesn't want to move just, because it's secure. I mean, it really speaks on the mentality of us, people that came from nothing. Like we settle for comfortability. Like we're comfortable with convenience. I have this job. I've had this job for a long time, so I don't want to risk anything, because what if I go for this other job and I quit this one, and then they don't? Nah, you can't think like that. You know what I'm saying? It's always about progression. Always. So whatever you want to do in life, whatever you're doing now should be working towards that. They should be stepping stones towards doing what you want to do for real. Yeah, don't get stuck. with being comfortable. Never settle for convenience and comfortability. That's all I really wanted to say. That conversation I had with that family member sparked this, because it's too many people that I know that they get stuck being comfortable, and I've never had that mindset. It's always about moving forward and trying to get somewhere else that you aren't at the moment. So yeah, y'all take that message for what it is. If you are in the same position, I would hope you would take this message as some motivation to start working towards something that you want to do, or even just working towards something better than you have now. And yeah, all it is putting your mind to it, and you can do it. Seriously.